Sparkle's the cat. And she walks up to me and pretends to lick my arm. My initial response might be, okay, that's a little weird, or, oh, isn't that cute? It's not me jumping back and saying, oh my gosh, Gabby, you turned into a cat. Right? Isn't that kind of absurd? No, it's actually Gabby. It's okay. She's just pretending for a minute. She's having some fun. Now, if I'm going into my storage unit and to go get some stuff, and there's a board on the floor and got left there, and I happen to have a nail sticking up out of the board, and I'm walking along and I don't see it, and then I put my foot on that nail and it goes through my shoe and into my foot. And some of you are saying, I'm cringing right now because that's happened to me. Yes, it happened to me when I was a teenager and I hated it. It was like the worst feeling ever. So you get a nail in your foot. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back and say, ouch, right? And then the second thing I'm going to think is, man, that was so stupid that I left that board on the floor there with a nail sticking up out of it. I really shouldn't have done that. Or who did that, you know? And then the third thing I'm thinking is, do I have a tetanus booster? Am I gonna get an infection from this? I better clean this out and, fix it up and put a bandage on it. And, you might walk around for kind of a week like this because you don't really want to put pressure on that foot while it's healing. That's a really great picture of what sin is like for a believer. See, sin is painful. And even as believers, when we commit a sin, there's pain that's associated with that. There's damage that gets done. But I don't step on that nail when I walk in my storage unit and step on that nail. I don't jump back and say, oh my gosh, I'm a nail. Right? You think that would be the last thing I would think. But that's what we do sometimes as believers, isn't it? We get caught in this situation where, and let's face it, 1 John chapter 1 says, if you say that you don't sin, the truth of Christ isn't in you. So we're all in the same boat, folks. We're all in the same boat.